Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. In this tutorial we'll be creating this really colourful and fun gold wafer stick border cake filled with Smarties. You're going to need 3 cake tiers. I worked with an 8-inch cake here, creating a crumb coat and final coat all in one since it's going to be hidden and I'm not too fussed if the crumbs show through. You could use whatever colour frosting you like, I just happen to have this on hand. Once it's covered on the outside, grab a scraper, go around to smooth it out, fill in any pockets, and continue smoothing until you're happy. Bring that lip of frosting to the center, and then refrigerate your 8-inch for about 20 minutes or so. Repeat the same step again for a 4-inch cake and a 6-inch cake. Normally I stack 2 cakes on top of the other. This is just one cake cut in half and stacked. The frosting that I'm using here is buttercream frosting, and I'll leave a recipe for you guys in the eye icon and linked in the description box below. Once your 4-inch and 6-inch are nice and smooth, pop them into the freezer instead for about 20 minutes so that they firm up really nice and hard. Take your wafer sticks, cut them down to size. So mine are going to be about 2 or so centimeters taller than the sides of my cake. That way it creates a dam and your Smarties don't fall off the cake. Once they've all been cut down, open up a little Ziploc bag filled with edible luster dust in gold, close it up tightly and give them all a good toss. This is going to coat them all in that really pretty gold luster dust. I'll leave a brand that I recommend in the description box below. I believe it's by SweetSticks. Coat all of your little wafer sticks, and then when you're ready to assemble the cake, pop bubble tea straws into your 8-inch and your 6-inch cake, and they've been cut flush with the top of the cake. Stick your tiers together with a little bit of buttercream, and the tiers are in the cake to support the weight of the cake. Now's the fun part, assembling all of our decorations. Take some of that frosting and pop it onto the side, not all around though, because by the time you get to that section, the buttercream would have actually have set and it's no longer sticky. So work in small sections, applying the buttercream, then popping your sticks on and repeating. Also take note as you pop your sticks on that they're not becoming slanted. If they do, it's kind of hard to rectify later. You'd have to rip it all off and then reapply onto your cake. Follow the same steps for your other 2 tiers. If you're enjoying these tutorials, feel free to subscribe. We do upload a new cake decorating video every week. Once they've all been applied, now it's time to fill in the spaces. I've decided to go in with some really colourful Smarties. These work brilliantly as a bit of pop of colour. I've added some as a base and then I've applied even more on top so they come up and over the edge and just look a little bit more fun and colourful. Fill in the very top all the way up. And we're almost done. Time to add our ribbon. You don't have to add ribbon, you could actually leave it just as is. If you do decide to put on a ribbon though, I recommend white to contrast really nicely here. From the back, bring it to the front or in front of you, and then tie a knot really tightly, create a ribbon and cut off the excess. If your ribbon is a little bit too loose, it will fall to the bottom, so it's important that the very first knot you make is nice and tight. Hold it down with your finger so it doesn't lose the tightness while you apply your second knot. It's a little bit tricky doing this one-handed, but definitely makes a lot of difference in keeping that exactly where you need it. Tighten your bow, cut off the excess ribbon, and your cake is pretty much complete. And there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's really fun and easy to do, and the more tiers you add, the more extravagant it looks, but honestly, like, your 2-year-old could make this cake. And she'll enjoy it too because it's so colourful. If you guys do recreate this, I would love to see your project. You can tag me #Rosie's Dessert Spot so I can see your awesome creations as well. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll catch you again in the next one.